Hi Gems, in February 2022, you're standing your ground on a choice that you've made to walk away from a specific relationship. Hey Gems, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tawanantoinette. Today we're going to do your February 2022 reading, and it can resonate for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. However, I recommend checking your rising sign first. This is going to be a collective reading, so that means every single part of the reading will not resonate for you. We're pulling on collective energy. It's not a personal reading, so don't expect it to be personal. If you'd like to book a personal reading for you, you can use the link in the description. The second announcement is all of the readings that I post on this channel, including this one, is available via podcast. So if you'd like to listen to my podcast, Tarot Talk with Tawanantoinette, use the link in the description to do so. That allows you to use your devices while you're listening to tarot, or just to listen to ad-free tarot. And last but not least, remember to like this video, like, share, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. I really appreciate it. It helps to beat the algorithm. So let's get started. Gems, the first card we have out is the Four of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Lovers, and the Eight of Cups. So this looks like adamantly sticking to a choice that you've made to walk away from a relationship. I hate to say it, but this is all about walking away from a relationship. We have the Union card, the Four of Wands, and then we have the Lovers making a choice. Yeah, I feel like you're standing your ground. It's almost like you're like, no, I don't want to do this. I meant what I said. I don't want to do this anymore. You could be blocking a specific person from your life. There's an earth sign placement of significance coming up as a Queen of Pentacles, but this person doesn't have to be an earth sign. It could be any sign: earth, fire, water, air. I just feel like there's one specific person that you're adamantly like defending your position. Like, I'm sorry, but I have to walk away from this. For whatever reason you feel like you have to walk away, I just see you sticking to your guns on this decision, this choice that you're making. However, this earth sign, whoever this person is, I'm just saying earth sign just because it's a Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles mean earth. But this Queen of Pentacles here they're going through their own struggles with probably accepting that something is coming to an end, or accepting that you're choosing to walk away. I feel like this person just got some kind of new financial beginning too, and they're coming up as very hardworking. I'm gonna give them that. Anyway, let's get back to you. The root cause of this situation is the Six of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the King of Cups. So there are a lot of feelings invested here. Probably a lot of love invested here. At the root cause, I feel like it's either you're going through some kind of transition and you're choosing to go through that transition alone, or some of you may be blocking this person because you're going back to someone from your past. Maybe it's just not this relationship for you, but maybe someone from your past is where your heart truly lies. But there's something about you making a transition because it's like your heart isn't here. And it may be disappointing to someone, you making this transition, but your heart just isn't in something. What's leaving the situation is coming up as the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Something is changing, and it could be related to your career. It's almost like you've been slow to make some kind of change, so the universe is kind of stepping in and like helping you out to make this change in your life. I feel like maybe you've been reluctant to accept new financial opportunities or like look for a new job or something, but it feels like this back and forth that you've been going through on making changes with your career and work life, that's finally coming to an end. So maybe you're finally about to make some kind of decision. What's on the horizon is the Sun card, the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the High Priestess. This is such an interesting reading. So this to me reads, it's almost like something is happening in your working environment. Like at your workplace in February, something is happening. And I feel like it's almost like chaos is erupting after some kind of truth comes out. And in the midst of all this chaos, you're just like, you know what? I don't even care. I'm happy. You know what this reminds me of? Handing in your 2 weeks notice and working in an environment where you have a lot of responsibility and you know systems depend on you to work because this job does not do a good enough, it does not make a good enough attempt to make sure that people plug into the job and the job can function without someone being there. It feels like someone handing in their 2 weeks in a role that is heavily dependent on them and them knowing how to do it, them knowing how to work the systems, them knowing how to do stuff, and then just being like, figure it out, because now they're stress-free. They don't have to worry about this job anymore, and the job is like scrambling to find someone to fill that person's shoe, fill that person's role. It feels like that, like some kind of chaos is ensuing at your job, but you are like, you're fine, you're happy, you're the Sun card. I feel like you feel relieved. This to me, it feels like someone quitting their job. It feels like someone quitting their job. Because you intuitively know that maybe it's just not for you, it's not working out for you. I feel like if you quit your job, there's like a load off. That's like, it's like almost an immediate happiness, a weight off your shoulders that you feel. Anyway, let's move on to the next position. In the distant future, we have the Three of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So you're waiting. You're waiting for your ships to come in. Let me pull some more on this. What's the Five of Wands here? What's the Five of Wands? It's almost like you're in the distant future. You're in this energy again. Even though I feel like you just came out to this energy, it's kind of like you are replicating it here again in some way, shape, or form. You may have a tendency of stalling when it comes on to making a decision. It's like you tell yourself that you can't make a decision, you can't move forward, but really and truly this is you. You're the one putting on the blindfold on yourself. There is actually a path forward. You're just not opening your eyes to like look and find it. Clarify the Three of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands here? Yeah, I feel like options are going to be opening them. This continues to feel like someone quitting their job or quitting their workplace or whatever they're doing. So in the distant future, if you're resonating with this message, I feel like there will be a time of kind of like a bunch of options. There are a bunch of things that you can do. And you're going to be waiting for, like kind of like sorting through what works for you, what doesn't work for you, to find the best thing that makes sense for you as a person. You may feel a little bit confused. You may feel a little bit clouded. You may feel like there are all these options to choose from. You don't know what to do. You don't know what direction to go in. But I feel like you do. There's going to be one specific thing that I feel like is very prosperous and very beneficial to you. You'll figure it out, but you have to cut out the distractions first. Maybe some of you will be doing this with a partner, because I see two people here, the King and Queen of Swords. And I don't mean like intimate partner, but like a partner to your business, a partner to your job, a partner to a project that you're doing. One thing I want to give you as advice is watch out for self-defeating thoughts like mental conflict, the things that you're telling yourself inside your head, like, oh, I could do this and I could do, because I just see a lot of confusion, and I just want to warn you to not get stuck in all of that confusion. I feel like you're going to have to be very objective in cutting some things out to get to where you need to be. You're going to be objective, and strategic is what you should aim to be. And you may go through a period of having like a lot of options popping up in your mind on what you can do, but I feel like if you just give yourself some patience and you logically break down every single option, I feel like you will continuously remove the ones that don't make sense until you find the one that does. All right? And then your energy and attitude in February is coming up as the Emperor, the Page of Swords, the Six of Cups. So you're taking control of a specific situation. You're taking control of a relationship around you. Some of you are even spying on an old person, an old flame of yours. So interesting, because you're walking away from someone and you're spying on someone else. Could this be that you're walking away from someone but you're still super curious on what they're doing? It could be that. Or it could be that you're walking away from someone and you're moving towards someone else. And then the next card that I have for you, the next position is your environment, coming up as a Justice card, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Careful what you do in terms of how you handle separations from people in February, because I feel like you will get your karma for how you handle a specific situation. So if you don't want something done to you, and I'm not saying don't leave whatever it is that you're leaving or whoever it is that you're leaving, but it's in the how you do something is just what I want to say to you. Because I feel like there may be a person who you make a rash decision and leave behind, and that person is like, for how you treat that person, I can see it coming back around to you. So just be careful. And then in the next position, for your inner feelings, your fears and your dreams, it's kind of like you're picking up on this karma thing, because here we go, the Six of Pentacles with the Judgment. The Judgment card talks about judging ourselves. It talks about being honest with ourselves for all the faults, all the things that we have, all of the shadow aspects of ourselves, and then making a big decision in clarity after you've explored all that truth and after you've acknowledged all that truth in yourself. So this could be, maybe you're leaving this person behind, or you're leaving a specific relationship because of financial issues. Like maybe you don't feel like you'll be able to carry your end of the bargain while the other person's carrying their end of the bargain. So you're just choosing. So instead of having to deal with issues of reciprocity and equal reciprocity, you're just choosing to release this person, release yourself from this situation, so you don't have to deal with those kinds of issues. However, the outcome of the reading is the Ten of Cups, which talks about happiness and sharing your happiness with a person. We also have the Four of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Star. So it's almost, I want to pull some more on this before. Spirit, clarify the outcome. One more card for the outcome. Yeah, it almost feels like you, even though all of this is going on, you and your person decide at the end of the day, like, you're going to do this together. So if this is someone leaving their job and feeling like they need to end a relationship because of things going on with their career and finances, I feel like after you speak to your spouse, after you speak to your person, it's almost like they help you to, like, I feel like a relationship is restored. I feel like a relationship gets a lot more faith. It almost feels like a reunion is happening. However, this could also be one person leaving one person and going back to another person, which is going to resonate in different ways for all of you. So you guys just have to let me know what's going on. But this could be a bunch of things. This could be you realizing that you don't have to leave a relationship and your relationship improving after speaking to your person, or this could be leaving one person and going back to someone in your past to restore a relationship or connection with them. Let's get some advice. I already pulled advice, but the camera shut off, so I'm going to pull advice again. Spirit, what's the advice for Geminis in February? What's your advice for Geminis in February? It's going to be this card literally came out before, Embrace the Masculine. It's so interesting when that happens. The Source of All also came out, and Love Unconditionally, Nurture All You Love came out too. So let's see if any of those will come out. What's your advice for Geminis? All right. What's your advice for Geminis in February? All right, there we go. Embrace the masculine, embrace the feminine. I feel like this talks about embracing a relationship, because that's masculine and feminine coming together. The second card is do not fear the third card, is do not fear the unknown. If you're going on some kind of unknown journey right now in your career, I feel like that Spirit's saying there's nothing to fear. The fourth card is reveal your truth. So this talks about bringing your fears into the open with whoever this person is that you're dealing with. Be patient, and need and necessity. If you're separating with a job or with a role that you used to do that used to compensate you, I feel like Spirit is saying make sure that you are spending on needs, not wants. Remember to strike a balance between both of those. I feel like as long as you do that, you'll be okay in a situation. So Gems, I'm going to leave you here. I hope this was helpful for you, and thank you for being here. Take care of yourselves.